Welcome back, everyone, to more Waxworks. We are in the graveyard. The walls are tombstones. The severely mutilated body of a gardener. We'll take that sickle, sir. You won't be needing it. Grave 2. Oh man. Gotta cut off their arms and their head in this. That's fucking serious business. That's pretty awesome. Probably my favorite monster or character to attack. I have a feeling this one's going to be all about the hack and slash. Gone up another level. According to the inscription, this tomb is the final resting place of your own ancestors. You can't hit me with a stump, bro. Graveyard surrounded by an iron rail. Hey! There's an iron railing there we can take. Strong enough to open the tomb with your bare hands, but you can use the piece of railing to open it. Be cautious around coffins. Whoa. You are not Vladimir. Who? The necromancer Vladimir, curses undead soul who keeps us alive here against our will and uses us for sadistic pleasure. You do not serve him, though. Who the hell are you? I am Jurek, the first of your ancestors to suffer from our family's curse. You have the body of the fifth, but the spirit of the last within it. How do you know so much about me? We too, and the others here, are but reincarnations of the same person. We have all battled against our evil brothers at one time. It is you, however, who is destined to defeat the curse once and for all. We have tried many times in our former lives. All of us have failed. You must succeed and free the whole family of evil. Why are you imprisoned here? Vladimir is one of the evil twins. As it is the way with him, he demands power and intends to obtain it through the black art of necromancy. He sent his zombie slaves far and wide to recover the bodies of the good twins so he could make them suffer. He resurrected us from the grave and bound us here so that we may never experience the peace of true death. Each day he comes down here to play with us and gloat over our suffering. You're the Jurek my uncle has spoken of? I am that Jurek, one of the sons of the man originally at Kurd, the witch's wrath. The legend that your uncle told you of when you were younger is true. I have existed as Jurek for the last 400 years, and I want nothing more than revenge on Vladimir and to end the curse. How can I lift the bitch's curse? I know not of the curse and how it can be broken, and I fear this has to be impossible. In order to defeat it, it must never have been set in the first place. You must somehow journey back to my land and kill the witch before the curse is pronounced. That is the only way to rid us of it forever. Why don't you just kill Vladimir for this? Vladimir is very powerful indeed. He is unaffected by normal passage of time and is magically shielded against all non-magical attacks. Much as we would like to make him pay for the humiliation he has heaped upon us, we are trapped in the physical plane in these rotting, useless bodies. Any way I can help? You are no master of magic. You must enlist the assistance of a spellcaster to remove the binding. Also, in order to make use of our power, you must channel us into the crystal ball with your uncle until we have dealt with Vladimir. I'll try to find a spellcaster. How can I possibly go back in time, though? Same way you got here, through one of the uncles at Waxworks. First, though, you must defeat the 4 twins whose spirit have been captured in the Waxworks. Only then will your brother be sufficiently weak, and he will no longer be able to prevent your entry to the Waxwork. Whoa. Sexy. You come to torture us once again, Evil One? Evil One? Try to trick us not, spawn of Satan. Do your worst, but remember that you'll never break our spirits. I'm not who you think I am. Who can you be then, Evil One? Who is it that looks like the Evil One, sounds like the Evil One, and even smells like the Evil One? I think I'm his brother. After all this time, Jurek foretold your coming. He must be the one he spoke of. He prophesied the coming of one who had the face of evil but the spirit of good. You'd best talk to him. That lies in the leftmost coffin. Farewell. I've already talked to him. The stench of this rotting corpse is overwhelming. Suddenly, a pair of ghostly hands punch their way through the base of the coffin. The hands grasp your neck in an icy grip of death. You are dragged relentlessly into the coffin, your body choked of life. Whoa. It's a shitty way to go. Okay, I guess we'll leave that closed. Fuck. There's a lot of zombies here. The large tomb holds the bodies of complete families. Come on, we need to get another level. Pretty confusing that the walls are set up as these tombstones. God damn, dude. Not ridiculous at all. I guess the zombies respawn. That's not a good sign. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm gonna need to use the power of my uncle here. I'm gonna die. I can make you a very powerful healing spell, but I shall require a fresh human heart to do it. At least we are in the right place to find one. Dead. Kind of cheesy that they're throwing back-to-back zombies at me, but... There's a dead girl. Badly mutilated body. Whoa! There's a heart. I know I can heal, but I don't want to use that if I don't have to. That motherfucker went down quick. I wonder if they do less damage if you cut their arms off first. Use the sickle to sharpen the stake to a sharp point. Oh, one hit is... Come on, get him quick. Fuck me. staying alive. God damn, man, this game is relentless. They don't want me going where I'm going, that's for damn sure. Level fucking 9. Cut the shit out of these fuckers. Stab you right in the heart, vampire. Oh, you got toasted, bro. Give me that body of Christ. How may I help you, nephew? Can you cast a spell to free Durek? I may be able to remove the magical bonds that bind his spirit to his body. Before I can attempt the spell, however, I'll need an absorbent material as an ingredient. It will suck the energy from the magic and deactivate it. Absorbent materials such as bread. Statue of some religious figure or other, and there appears to be a greaser on the neckline. Not possible to remove that item. The head twists around and you hear a soft click. Holy shit, he aged me. We're not quite ready to take him on. I'm all fucking twisted around. Reload. free Durek. Will this bread do as a spell ingredient? It will suffice for the disenchantment spell. Here we go! That should have healed me full or gave me a level. The stench from the rotting corpse is overwhelming. Trying to hold out on using that heart for as long as I can. They're guarding their master once again. Can make you a very powerful spell. I have a human heart right here. Do you wish me to heal you now? This spell will restore you totally. Yes, please. 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Once you have located him, you can physically touch him so that the spirit may pass through you into him. Once there, although not able to kill him, they will be able to render him harmless. Joe tells me that Vladimir is near. When you see him, you must touch him so that your spirit can travel into his body and destroy him. That's why we unequipped the sickle. Touch! Well done, sir. I am sure your uncle would have been most pleased with your success. Before he left us, he instructed me that in the event you complete your task successfully, I was to give you these items. Excellent job, my nephew. Each one of the relics that my faithful servant has given you was originally owned by one of your evil ancestors. Although originally possessing great magical powers, I could not allow you to have them earlier, as they were a great danger that the evil that's associated with them would also infect you. Your success in defeating their owners has now dispelled the evil, leaving only their original powers intact, and it is now safe for you to have them. You must enter yet another waxwork and go back in time to confront the witch that placed the curse on your family. You must use the remaining power in the relics to stop the witch from placing the curse. This is the only way to save your brother Alex and rid our family of the terrible curse forever. The amulet was owned by the High Priest of Anubis. Wearing it will help protect you from witches' spells. The vial contains poison that your evil ancestor used to control the minds of his helpless victims before he turned them into plant-like creatures you encountered earlier. Throw this at the witch when you first see her. The mind-altering chemicals in the vial should confuse and distract her long enough for you to locate and use some sort of weapon. The knife was used by Jack the Ripper to commit his evil crimes. When the hag is on the ground, it should be plunged deep into her evil neck. The ring was worn by Vladimir. If you succeed in stopping the witch from casting her terrible curse, its power will allow you to return to the Waxworks and revive your brother Alex. Remember, nephew, the witch is very cunning. It is vital that you use the artifacts in precisely the correct order as I've described to you. Good fortune. The future and indeed the past of our entire family is dependent upon you. And now there's the witch waxwork. I'm just going to go ahead and start that here, and this video is going to go ahead and run a little bit longer. This guy's pushing me around here. Bring the crone here. I'll teach her not to steal from mine or any other family again. Throw the vial full of poison at the witch. The fragile vial breaks as it hits her. She screams in agony as the toxic poison burns her flesh. Oh shit! I had 2 hands and you have taken 1. In your woman's belly are 2 sons, and I shall take with 1. He shall join me in the service of Beelzebub. So it shall be through time, in every generation in which your family bears twins, one shall belong to Beelzebub. You have failed. You have not prevented the witch from casting her wicked curse. Your family is cursed forever. Every generation that has the misfortune to bear twins will be affected by the witch's words. Your twin brother is doomed to serve Beelzebub forever. Okay. I didn't even have a fucking chance to do anything. That's the problem. This asshole needs to go away. Alright, let's try this again. This guy's super annoying. Blocking the goddamn thing. Okay, so wear the amulet. I've already done that. Throw the poison. Take the crossbow. Use it here to shoot her right in the eye. The witch cowers in the ground, the stump of her arm gushing blood. The crossbow bolt is buried in her head. She screams in pain. Oh, and then I shank her in the throat. Oh man, let's get past my shit with my uncle. It's fucking ridiculous. We're gonna have to see it again, folks. I could watch this witch die over and over. I love those animations that they do in this. Well done, my nephew. You have lifted the curse from the family forever and saved your brother's history. History has been rewritten, and the evil things your ancestors did have been undone. Now you must go to your brother Alex. Use the ring on Alex. Where am I? I had a horrible dream. You were in it, and there was this old bitch who stole a man's chicken. He cut her hand off with an axe, and then she was going to cast a terrible spell, a magic spell. A shimmering figure appeared suddenly and stopped her. Shot that bitch in the head with an arrow. It was really good. He shot her straight through the head. And as she died, she muttered something, and the man turned into a demon with horns and hooves. That's when I woke up. Should we go home now? And we have the dual silhouettes. I've rescued my brother, and the family curse is gone. And that wraps it up for RONSTOCKTOBER, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the myriad of adventure games, including with this grand finale that I had planned. Elvira 2 is definitely in the pipeline. That'll be the last of that trilogy. They did an earlier Elvira game, but it's based off the earlier iterations of this engine, and it's really poopy. I might do it sometime, but I think that Elvira 1 and 2, Jaws of Cerberus, and Waxworks are the true trilogy from Accolade.